What's up, máquina? Today I'm going to teach you how to use prefabs in GV Studio. It's very easy and it's going to help your code a lot. It's going to help you in the long run because you will be able to code faster and everything is going to be more organized. So this prefab feature was introduced in GV Studio 4.1.0. So the very first thing to do is to check our version. Click on Help, About GV Studio, and there you will find your version. My version is 4.1.3, so it's good. Prefabs are going to be available. If your version is lower than 4.1.0, then update to the latest version. So let's look at this black cat here. Let's suppose we want to make multiple ones. We want to have, instead of just one, we want to have 4 of them. Before prefabs, our only option was to copy and paste this cat 4 times. But what happened if later we wanted to modify the behavior of all the cats? That would be a problem because then we would have to go through every cat and modify the code of each cat. If we forget one of them, then this code is going to be outdated. So that's why we have prefabs now. So in order to create a prefab, we can just click on an actor. In this case, it's going to be the black cat. And just click here in this small arrow on the top right and click on Convert to Prefab. So as you can see now, this cat has a blue section here. It means that now this cat is part of a prefab, of the prefab actor 1. And actually, if we go to the prefab section here in the bottom left, you can see that now we have a new prefab. It's called Actor 1. We can rename it so that it's easier to find it, and we can call it Cat Prefab, for example. And what happened is that if we modify now this prefab, the modification is going to affect to all the instances of this prefab. So let's create 4 more cats, for example. Let's create, if we click here to create new instances, we are going to create 1 here, 1 more here, and the last one right here. So as you can see, each cat is part of the same prefab. So if we go to the prefab and change, let's change, for example, the dialog, instead of saying meow, I'm going to change it to hi. Now I'm part of a big family cat. Yeah. So we changed it in the prefab, right? In the cat prefab. So as you can see now, if we click in all the cats, now they all have the new dialog into them. So you see, just one change, and this change is in all the cats. If we want one single cat to say something different, we can do that. So if we just click in this specific cat, instead of in the prefab, in the cat, and we change it for hi, I am the mom cat. And as you can see, this change, if we change it only in the cat, it's not going to affect the other ones, because the others are taking the dialogue from the actor. So thank you for watching.